Welcome to word problems involving proportions. Let's take a look at this question over here. On a map, 5 inches represents 100 miles. So we can write, 5 inches equals 100 miles. Okay, how many inches would there be between two cities that are 2,500 miles apart? So, how many inches are 2,500 miles for this diagram? Okay, so let's just create a map over here. Okay, so this is the first city, this is the second city, and this length is 2,500 miles. Okay, and here we can write 5 inches equals 100 miles. Okay, that's good enough for a diagram. Okay. So let's take a look at this. So how does 100 become 2,500? Oops, let me fix that. Just go a bit closer here. Okay. So how does 5 inches become 100 miles? I mean, not 5 inches, sorry. How does 100 miles become 2,500? We would multiply it by 25, right? So how does 5 inches become whatever we're looking for? We're going to multiply this by 25. Whatever you do to one side, you're going to do to the other, right? So then here, 25 times 5 is, here, let's do it on, let's just do it on the side here. 25 multiplied by 5 is 25, 125, okay, equals 125 inches. Okay, so what you're going to write here is 125 inches equals 2,500 miles. So to answer the question, how many inches would there be between two cities that are 2,500 miles apart? There would be 125 inches between the two cities. Okay, and then you box your answer. Okay, let's move on to the next question. A model of the Trump Tower is 5 feet tall. If the scale factor is 1 to 125, how tall is the Trump Tower? So, let's draw a diagram. So, this is our model, and it is 5 feet tall. 5 feet is how tall our model is. And the actual tower is an unknown number of feet. Okay, so we know that the scale factor is 1 to 125. So this is the model here, and this is the tower. Okay, so if the model is 5 feet, we want to know how many feet the tower is, and we're just going to look what we did here. We would multiply this by 5, and so if we were to multiply one side by 5, we'd multiply the other side by 5. So 5 feet for the model. This is the model over here. And the tower is 5 times 125. So we take 125, we multiply it by 5, 25, 125, 5, 6, it's 625. So it's 625 feet is how tall the tower is. So your word answer would be the Trump Tower is 625 feet tall. Tall. Okay. Let's take a look at this last question. So a drawing of a bug is 10 centimeters long. So we have a bug here, and it's 10 cm. If you want, you can make the bug look like better, but I'm just going to keep it as a circle. A drawing of a bug is 10 centimeters long. If the scale factor is 20 to 1, what's the length of the actual bug? So here you're just going to have to be a little bit intuitive. Is a bug 10 centimeters long? No, it's not. A bug would most likely be 20 times smaller than that, right? So 20 to 1 is our ratio over here, and the actual bug is what we're looking for. We know that the drawing is 10 cm is our drawing, and then an unknown number of centimeters is our bug. Okay, so what do we do? Let me do that in a different color. How do we turn 20 into 10? We divide it by 2. And so what do we do over here? We're also going to divide this by 2. So 10 cm is 1 over 2 cm. So this is the drawing, and this is the bug. So our word answer would be the bug is 1/2 centimeters long. Okay, that's our answer. And that's word problems involving proportions.